Shabbat Shalom, a highly Shabbat Shalom, yearly Shabbat, this Layil part of the marvelous Sabbath. We are here celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles.
Yes, that's right.
Shukah.
Yes.
Where the living boots, that's what it was on.
Yes.
It is a sabbath, a command for all your generation, wherever you dwell.
Yes.
That's what it is. Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise Him. Praise Him.
So we're here, like I say, the lesson is Feast of Tabernacles.
Yes.
Praise the mighty
Yeah,
Yah.
take your time. Yahweh got you. Yep.
So we're going to start off with, like I say, our old starting point. Leviticus chapter 23, verses 1 to 3. Leviticus 23, 1 to 2. I'm Yahshua, your speaker, and reading is our Ra'ah, Micaiah, Iyshshah. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
Leviticus chapter 23, 1 to 2, and it reads whenever you have it, a copy. Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh. Leviticus 23, verse 1. And Yahweh Amar unto Moshe Amar. 2. Amar unto Ha band of Israel, and Amar unto them, concerning Ha Moed of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be Kadesh convocations. Even these are my Moed.
See, you see y'all, see Moshe, he's saying these are his Moeds, right? Is that right?
No, Yahweh.
Oh, okay, I'm seeing if y'all learn. They are Yahweh, he said these are his feast days. Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise
For
Yahweh.
people don't get it twisted, they're not Moshe,
That's
they're
right.
Yahweh.
They are not.
Praise the mighty
Praise
Yah.
Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise God. Let's skip down to verses 33 to 34. It reads whenever you have it, God. Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh. Leviticus 23, verse 33. And Yahweh Amar unto Moshe.
Unto who?
Moshe.
Yahweh.
Yahweh's talking. Yeah. To Moshe. Amar. 34. Amar unto Ha band of Israel. Amar. The 15th Yom of this 7th month shall be Ha Moed of Tabernacles. For 7 Yom unto Yahweh.
Praise the mighty Yah. Y'all see that? We here on this night. It's the 15th Yom of the 7th month.
Yes,
starting at this Layil, y'all. It starts in the evening. That's it. Y'all has spoken. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let's go to Ibryi chapter 11, verse 13. Ibryi 11, Hebrews 11, 13. Praise our Yahweh. This is one of his yearly feast days, people. We come to have a festivity to our Yahweh. It's Shabbat. I mean, it's commanded.
Yes.
It's nothing better than this.
That's right.
They out there doing and going to celebrate their idols this Layil night. The Chicago Cubbies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come to celebrate the Elohim.
That's right.
There's no other Elohim.
Right.
That's their false image in our Elohim. That's them. They bowing down. We shaka and shaka holler, worship, bow down to our Yahweh.
That's right.
In Yeshua's name.
That's
We
right.
receive this, we believe this now and forever. Praise the mighty
Praise
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hebrews 11 and 13. 11, 13. It reads whenever you have it, God.
Okay, Hebrews 11, verse 13. These all moved in Emunah, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on high Eret.
Hallelujah. That's us, Yahweh. That's us.
Right.
We confess to this. We are strangers and pilgrims on this area. This is not our home.
It's not.
We striving for our home, which Yeshua went back to being built for the Mel Cooper, him coming down here on Eric, y'all. Don't believe that.
Yeah.
Don't believe that that doctrine about we're gonna be raptured off and
right.
all that. If that was the
Fairy
case,
tale.
it's no chance, ain't no sense for the judgment.
fairy
But
tale.
he said Armageddon, and we gonna fight. So
Yes,
so don't believe that. And this is the Ibryi, they had the promises, which is we seeing it. Same promise there. They saw it, not having received it, but believe they have received it. Of the tabernacles when he come to get us, y'all. Praise the mighty God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's a good day.
Let's go back to Exodus 23, chapter 23, verse 16. Exodus 23 and 16. It reads whenever you have. Praise our Yahweh. Forever and ever. No matter what the circumstances may be.
He is worthy.
Stand, he is worthy all the time, no matter what. You may be going to circumstance. You get with Yahweh. Yahshua said that you be long suffering, patient, and endure to the end. He's gonna bring you out. He's gonna just stand for thus say I stand on these divide what is written, they are promised, and they are in it. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise the mighty Yah. Exodus 23, 16, and it reads whenever you have. Praise our Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh. Exodus chapter 23, verse 16. And Hamoed of harvest, the first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field. And Hamoed of ingathering, which is the end of the year, when thou hast gathered in thy labors out of the field.
Hallelujah. This is it. That the harvest is us, y'all. He's gonna come. We gonna be the first fruit of the labors we have done anyway. Don't let nobody say you do not do any deeds of work. We're not working for, as the Arad Micaiah said, we're not working for our Yahshua. It's something you have to do.
There you go.
You have deeds to do. And that's what he said. He gonna judge you on those commandments and all that. What he said they done away with. How is he gonna surpass if they done away with? He got to have something to judge on. But this is the ingather, like say this is in the field, the feast of ingather. He gonna gather these feast days are a shadow of the come of Yahshua. They to come. He gonna ingathering us in the end when Armageddon and all that of the year. When that is gone, has gathered in thy laborers out of the field. Praise the mighty. We are his workmanship. Hallelujah. We are his laborers. Praise the mighty.
That's right.
This is what this is all about, people. That these Kadesh days of our Yahweh. It's about us, gathering us, the atonement we had just when we praised the mighty. It would be wonderful Yom Kippur. They have atonement to annul yourself, to cleanse you up, because he's coming back for the spotless. As he said, he said, be him Kadesh as he's Kadesh. And what perfect mean, people, most of these Roman Christians, you can't be perfect. Yeah, he said, be you perfect, because he's perfect, meaning mature up in the mind. That's perfection. Hallelujah. That's the definition of Yahweh's perfection. Perfect in maturity. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. Praise us.
Praise him. That's right. Yes.
That's it. We roll for Yahweh. We stand for thus says Yahweh.
Yes, we do.
We are warriors, soldiers.
Yes.
We've been called to a marvelous caroling. So we have, once you come, we bring you from the darkness to the marvelous world of light. Don't go back, as they say, rolling in the mud like the dead. Like that oink oink, which you aren't supposed to be eating that sticky oink oink. You aren't supposed to eat that oink oink. Let it go, my people.
That's right.
Daphne or everybody. But so-called black man, African American, we are Yisrael.
Yes, we are.
As the Ra Micaiah would say, he look like me and you.
That's right.
Praise the mighty Yah. True Israel.
Tell them.
True Israel. That Jewish thing, and they talking about the Israel, all these Christians talking about Israel. They lie us for Hasatan. They are lying. They are lying. Y'all know, long as you know, and y'all know, true Israel is us.
They
black
say
folk,
what they want.
looking like me, and you are.
Yes.
This color, dark. We are a dark nation. Praise the mighty.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Praise the mighty Yah. Praise Yahweh.
That's right.
Okay, let's go to Iyshshah, chapter 11, verse 9. Iyshshah, Isaiah 11. God, we break it. We speak Hebrew. You are.
Yes.
The English part.
Yes.
So ain't no excuse for no one to say they don't speak this. This is the English part of Hebrew. We live in the same nation, speak the same language, Let's get with it, Israel. Let's represent our Yahweh.
Yes.
By wearing what He Shabbat us to wear. Our head covering, our zitzes, and the garb. You know, let's do this. Let's say He said we sanctified. We're particular people.
We are.
He sanctified. That's the difference. He had chosen us. So let's represent. Praise the mighty Yah.
Okay. Praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah. Iyshah, chapter 11, verse 9. It reads whenever you have it.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 9. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my Kadesh mountain.
That's right.
For her area shall be full of Hayadah of Yahweh as Hamayim cover the sea.
Let's let the Ruach break this down for you.
Yeah.
Right? This is, like I said, there's this Feast of Tabernacles, the end gathering. This is when it's all ever gathers. There'll be no more hurt people. It's going to be a lovely thing.
Yeah.
We go through things there, but with Yah, that whatever comes on, if you consider it hurt, if you trust it by the time Yahweh, it's there, even physical pain.
Amen.
And, mental pain. It hurt, but if you let go, let Yah, you ignore it, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Praise the mighty Yah. He's going to get us to His Kadesh mountain. This
All
is
the
the
time.
end, y'all. This is what Tabernacles and all these other holy days are about. This end gathering, this last time. And you know what? The 8th day, that's the great day. That's 8th is the new beginning. 7 is complete. So that's what we strive for. Let's keep it moving, Israel. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yes. Praise
Hallelujah.
Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let's go to chapter 35, verses 9 to 10. Iyshah 35, 9 to 10. Hallelujah, Yahweh, Yahweh. Told you, Yahweh, Yahweh, because you have been told to Israel and all the Egoists. Praise the mighty Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Those physical Israel, the so-called black man, African American, once you come to know you Israel, as our cop Rob used to say, you got to graduate from kindergarten and keep moving from there. The main thing, the whole age got to become spiritual Israel.
Yes.
That's when you are Zakah, our Yahweh.
Yeah.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Yeah.
35, 9 to 10, and it reads whenever you have it a copy.
Okay. Isaiah 35, verse 9. No lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon. It shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. Verse 10. And the ransomed of Yahweh shall return, and come to Zion with songs and everlasting simcha upon their heads. They shall obtain simcha and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away.
Come on away, y'all. This is
Right.
the 8th day, that great day, which we're going to have next week, baby. It's all good. This is it. There's going to be no ravenous beast. Our children is going to be playing with those animals. He put them down here for us. That one's our pets,
Right.
He going to have that. So if anybody, them Jewish people say, and anybody of any nationality say, Israel was established in 1940, tell them this. Can I go pet a lion over there? Are they eating grass? Can my child go play with the serpent, the snake, without being bit? If they say no, say, well, I know it. The prophecy that Nebuah has not happened yet. Praise the mighty God. Till He bring us back. Like He said, we're going to return with gladness.
Right.
That's us.
That's right.
Peculiar people, Israel. Praise Him.
Praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah. That's Isaiah 35. Let's go to Acts chapter 3, verse 21. Acts 3 and 21. Hallelujah, Yahweh. It's been so good to us.
Yes, He has.
Hallelujah. Acts 3, 3 and 21. Praise the mighty Yah. Yes, it is all true. 3 and 21, it reads whenever you have it.
Acts chapter 3, verse 21. Whom Hashemiah must receive until the times of restitution of all things, which Elohim hath amar by the mouth of all his Kadesh Nabi since the world began.
Praise the mighty Yah. This is talking about Yahshua. He's sitting on the Yahman hand of the Abba until He do all His restitution of all things. Come clean it up. He come to clean it up. This all tabernacle leading up there, the gathering in there. He's chilling right now. He got his, foot. He's chilling up there, sitting up, foot up, looking at House of Time, think he's getting away, and all you bad, raw people. You think you got a chance while you're alive to repent, confess, and come get baptized and receive the Ruach HaKodesh and become a Shakha of Yahweh. Now is the time when you hear these devours of Yahweh from any of the Chanak brothers and sisters that come to you with these image devours. If they not speaking Father Yahweh, the Son Yahshua, run. Praise the mighty Yahweh. That's the true religion.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise Yahweh.
He's worthy.
That all the time, no matter what. Let's go back to Iyshshah chapter 2, verses 2 to 4. Iyshshah.
Isaiah 2.
Verses 2 to 4. Reads whenever you have it. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yes.
Okay, Isaiah 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last Yowm that the mountain of Yahweh's Bayit shall be Iyshshah in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all goey shall flow.
Yeah.
3. And many am shall go and Amar, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to Habayit of Ha-Elohim of Yaakov, and he will yara us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. But out of Zion shall go forth Ha-Torah, and Ha-Dabar of Yahweh from Yerushalayim.
The mighty Yah. Like say, when like say this is tabernacle in gathering, when he do get us in that great 8th day, this is what it's going to be about, y'all. And then y'all, what it say? Ha-Torah, for all as the ark. Ra, Makai to say, oh, you law bastards. What that say? The law. Right. It's not done away with. The only thing he did away with the animal sacrifice. That's that. What is the definition of the law? All that transgression law have hatah. Transgression of the law is sin.
It is.
Praise the mighty Yahweh. Like it say, he's gonna have his house. We're going to be going up, y'all. When you read, it's up there at the mountain. We're going to all be going up like they used to make them journeys. They were going up to the mountain for these holy days.
Yeah.
They was going to the mountain. And that's where y'all going to be, he's going to be sitting there. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yahweh. Waiting on us. All this is waiting on us, the people. We just got to receive. This is like a free gift. It is free. But if you don't receive it, you can't get nothing.
Right.
You do nothing, you get nothing.
That's
Praise
right.
the mighty Yah. You have to do some work. Don't let those pastors, whichever times they like the woman or man tell you, it's all done. We're about grace. Yeah, that's a lie. House of Time through them. Then keeping you from your Yahshua. To keep what you're going up in, straight up, the lake of fire. That's the only choice you got. To be in the Malkut, the kingdom, or be in everlasting damnation, the lake of fire. Ain't no purchase, ain't no in between. Ain't no middle, nothing. Can't nobody buy you, do this, all that. Ain't no levels of hell. Hell was made for Hasatan and his angels. But when man kept being rebellious, dissing Yah, he said it's wide. And you can look around, look at the world today, the age today. Look at it, how wide it's gotten. How wide it's gotten. There's no Yah in the cribs today. Now, there was a time when you went in every crib, we had a Bible in it. And it was always over to that famous page, Psalms 23, collecting dust. Even one read. Now you go around, ask somebody, hey, I need to read. They don't have it. That's the problem with the world. That is lack of the true Elohim of Yahweh. Praise the mighty Yahweh. And definitely for Israel, the so-called black man, we get a worse beat down. We are the chosen people. We are the chosen people, not them Jewish people. So Jewish. And then here's a little nugget for you, as one of the brothers say. Nugget for you. There wasn't no J when this book was written.
That's right.
So consider this. Think. What was his name then? He said, search him out. Search him. Search the scripture. Then, like I say, as the ark and our Ra used to say, get you a concordance and stay with the old King James version. It's closer to take you back better than any book. They done watered down all these books, taking out this, taking out this, adding this, because they don't want you to know the truth. That's the enemy hunts time through Adam. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. Praise His name, Yahweh.
Yeah, He's worthy.
All the time, no matter what. Let's go to Yoel, chapter 3, verse 10. Usually that Yoel with that L gets me, and I would have said 13 and 10, but I have learned that's the L instead of the number. Praise the mighty Yah.
Okay, Joel 3.
3, chapter 3 and 10.
What is that?
Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, we say Yoel because it wasn't no J.
That's right.
Praise the mighty Yah. And they, the people that know it, they can say it different. Joel 3. That's back behind Hosea. Joel 3 and 10. And it reads when you have it.
Okay, Joel 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak admire, I am Kohen.
Yes, we are in Yahweh.
That's right.
We are strong in Yahweh and the power of His might. Put on the whole armor so you can stand and fight. That's what it's going to be, y'all. This is World War III right here. We're going to World War III. Armageddon, you all. We're going to do that. Put that, like say, magically, whatever. We're going to have whatever you working, we're going to turn into this weapon when Yahshua coming down to take over the Malkut for his hour. To return the final battle. Then it's over. That's like say after this tabernacle is over. And then that great day, 8th day, we'll be chilling forever. Praise the mighty Yah.
Teach it. That's right.
Hallelujah. Let's go back to Yeshaya 11 and no, that's a did that. Let's go to Nehemiah 8 and 13, 18. Nehemiah chapter 8, verses 13 to 18. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Hallelujah, Yahweh, forever and ever. See, that's what true believers do. We go through the whole book.
Sure
you are. It's not. They call it Old New. It's one book. That's it. And that's why they don't want you all, so-called black man, African American, to open up that old. Why? That's the instructional book for life and telling you the identity of who you are.
That's right.
So they keep you in that Roman Christianity doctrine. That slave master bondage. That's all that is, bondage. But it got you believing you a Gentile. You're not. Praise the mighty Yah.
It's time.
And got you thinking this is Jewish people stuff. No, this is for everybody that want to serve the true and living Elohim, Abba Yahweh.
Yes.
Praise the mighty Yah. Nehemiah 8, 13 to 18. It reads whenever you have your copy.
Okay, Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 13. And on the second Yom were gathered together the chief of Ha'aba of all Ha'am, Ha-Kohen, and Ha-Lewites, unto Yezra the scribe, even to Bean Ha-Dabar of Ha-Torah. 14. And they found written in Ha-Torah, which Yahweh had sabbath by Moshe, that our band of Israel should dwell in booths in Hamoed of the 7th month. 15. And that they should publish and proclaim in all their cities and in Jerusalem Amar, go forth unto the mount and fetch olive branches and pine branches and myrtle branches and palm branches and branches of thick trees to make booths as it is written.
And that's what we doing here. Look at that beautiful booth, y'all.
That's right.
We did we doing a good job in our land of captivity. He said, keep these wherever you are. You got some people say, we can't keep it because we in the land.
Yes, you can.
Because as you know, we ain't in the land. But you read this book.
That's
What he
right.
say? Throughout all your generations, wherever
all
you
your
shall be.
dwellings. Right.
This is honor and Yahweh, and he
It is.
respect those
Right.
that's out here, this Layil now all across the area.
do.
That's
Right.
honoring him, shocking him.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing. That's a
Yes.
blessing to be under that.
Yes,
That's
man,
a
it is.
Shabbat's command.
It is.
Praise
Right.
the mighty
Praise
Yah.
Yahweh.
You continue,
Yeah.
God. Hallelujah.
Amen. Yes.
Verse 16. So Ham went forth and brought them and made themselves booths.
Yes, we did.
Every akkad upon the roof of his bayit, and in their courts, and in the courts of Habayit of Elohim, and in the street of Hamayim gate, and in the street of the gate of Ephraim. 17. And all the congregation of them that were come again out of the captivity made booths, and sat under the booths. For since Yowm of Yahshua, Haban of Nun, until that Yowm had not Haban of Israel done so. And there was very great gladness.
Yes, we are very great. Yeah, we came out of captivity, y'all. We was in mental bondage before we didn't know our Yahweh.
That's right.
Praise the mighty Yah. You can finish that, God.
All right, verse 18. Also, Yom by Yom, from the first Yom until the last Yom, he read in the book of HaTorah of Elohim. And they Shema HaMoed 7 Yom. And on the 8th Yom, there was a solemn assembly according to
Praise
the
the mighty
manner.
Yah. That's what we're talking about
That's
next
what we
week. That's right. This is how what Israel is
That's what
supposed
we
to do.
do.
That's
Right.
that's just our nature. It's a natural
who we
thing
are.
that's supposed to be in. That's what
Yes.
we've chosen to do.
Yes.
So we can teach it to all other egoe.
Yeah.
You know, but our ancestors, sadly, they dropped the ball.
They did.
Like them stinky cubs, you know, they dropped it. You know, and this is this, and then it said, and there's two things. It's the Feast of Tabernacles, and then that great 8th day, which we're going to have next week.
Yes.
That's a different, that's the last feast of Yah's calendar. Hey, it was wonderful. What a wonderful year of our Yahweh's. Praise the mighty Yahweh. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let's go back to Leviticus chapter 23, verses 42 to 44. Leviticus 23, 42 to 44. Praise our Yahweh. He is worthy to be honored.
Yeah.
He has woken you up this morning.
Yeah.
There
Yes,
you go.
sir.
Your number one blessing
Thank
is to
you.
be
Praise
a
him.
Yeah.
Bikaya. And then the second one is the most important after the Bikaya and his aid is to have help. Because without help, there's no wealth. You can have billion and billion dollars, no help, you can't do nothing. You're just leaving it for someone else to enjoy.
Yes.
So praise the mighty Yahweh.
Praise him.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's how I say the big 23 verses 42, 44. It reads whenever you have it.
Okay, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 Yom. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
That's right. And this is what we were just talking about.
So we
This
did.
verse right here.
Yep.
Go ahead, read.
43. That your generations may yada that I made Haban of Israel to dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Mizraim. I am Yahweh your Elohim. 44.
Amen.
And Moshe declared unto Haban of Israel, Hamoed of Yahweh.
That's right. See, that's right. He said that your generation may yada. We was taken in his captivity. We didn't know, but he had brought he always have a remnant and then waking us one by one so that we can know and spread it to our bands, you know, the younger next generation. It is well we was called for a time like this. Praise the mighty Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hallelujah. We all got a job to do for our Yahweh. We all are Korah. Once we hear it, just receive it and believe it.
Yes.
Meditate on it.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 16, verses 13 and 17. Deuteronomy 16, 13 and 17. It reads whenever you have it, God. Hallelujah.
Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 13. Thou shalt observe Hamoed of Tabernacles 7 Yom. After that thou hast gathered in thy corn and thy Yowm. 14. And thou shalt samak in thy moed, thou and thy bond, and thy beth, and thy man Ebed, and thy maid Ebed, and Halewite, the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow that are within thy gates.
Praise the mighty Yah. That's like you say, this is it, the feast gathering there. He said, Yahim. That's right. We having some Yahim. He said, you can drink, but don't be a drunkard.
That's right.
That's it. You know, for those, some of them pastors telling you all can't drink, that's a lie. I don't know what they get, and they call themselves Christian, and the one they know as Jesus said it did the miracle, his first miracle. If he didn't want you to drink, you think he's going to make some wine? Praise the mighty Yah.
Amen.
And then this, like he said, you shall shamak, rejoice. He's saying your son, your daughter, man said anybody, and he didn't include anybody. He said stranger, stranger.
Right.
That means people that are not Israel.
Right.
You know, physical Israel at that time. But now you can come in, be adapted to the Miskapah of Yahweh. Just repent, be baptized in the name of Yahshua, and you get that Ruach HaKodesh. You become spiritual Israel.
Hallelujah.
Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let's go to 2 Chronicles chapter 8, verse 19. 2 Chronicles 8 and 13. And he reads whenever he has it, God. Hallelujah, Yahweh.
What is
2 Chronicles 8 and verse 13.
Verse 13.
2 Chronicles chapter 8, verse 13. Even after a certain rate every Yom, offering according to Ha-mitzvah of Moshe on Ha-Shabbat, and on the new moons, and on the solemn moed, 3 times in the year, even in Ha-moed of unleavened lechem, and in Ha-moed of Shavuah, and in Ha-moed of Tabernacles.
See, this is the wisest man that ever lived, and the richest. We had it like that, y'all, at one time. And back in the day when they was giving them, doing these feasts, they had so much. If you read this, what he meant by a certain rate, he was talking about the food and stuff that he was giving out. You know, that's what he was doing on these like the bread, the lechem, unleavened lechem, and the Feast of Weeks, Pentecost. You know, that's what that means, y'all. And this one is the Feast of Tabernacles. We in. That was the 3 times a year that a male didn't supposed to come empty-handed. You know, and it's not like as Akmakai would say, this is the season that they fleece you out your money. Y'all didn't say, send me $1,000 and I'll open in the window of you. He said, give as he has blessed you. Yes. You know, and if he didn't bless you to give, you can't give y'all a living sacrifice. That's what he likes. He wants to be reverenced more than anything, right? Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Let's go to Ezra, chapter 3, verse 4. Ezra 3 and 4.
Which one is that?
Ezra 3, chapter 3 and 4. Ezra.
What's that?
And he reads whenever you have it to call.
All right, Ezra chapter 3 and verse 4. They shema also ha-moed of tabernacle, as it is written, and offer the daily burnt offerings by number according to the custom, as the duty of every yom required.
We had just read that, you all. That's what it was. Yah has their things in order and decency. He has a standard, people.
Yeah.
He has a standard on dress, conduct, everything. The way you're supposed to live for him. He said, be you holy, for I am holy.
Yeah.
You can, the only way you can stay holy, you stay in the Ruach. Praise and hit the bars. That's it. You go on lean to your own understanding in the flesh, you cannot be colossal. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Amos. chapter 9, verse 11. 911, y'all. It's an emergency to get back with Yahweh.
All right, that's good. Yeah, great shepherd.
It's an emergency. Y'all better answer it. Say, help me, y'all, Yahweh. Y'all better cry for that help. Well, yeah, give y'all. Life in your give y'all. Amos 9 and 11. 9 and 11. It reads whenever you have it come.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 11. In that Yom will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in Hayam of old.
Hallelujah. Y'all hear this? This is talking about us, Israel. So-called black man, African American, but you know, dark like me. This is what he's talking about. He would raise up the tabernacle, which we keep. See, all these are meaningful. And then, you know, that is fallen. Israel has fallen. We used to be the head, now we're the tail. Because disobedient to our Yahweh. He kept warning us like he's doing us now. He said, as in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, here we are, back again. Doing like them. It wasn't just, people think it was just a sexual thing. It was all what you see today. But now it has grown even worse. Like you say, the lake of fire has broadened the way of destruction, has broadened the narrow way as it's getting narrow, the right way. And this is, he said he would raise up the ruins, us, and then the ruins when he take us back. We're going to rebuild it, y'all. We're going to build it as it was the days old. Which means the ancient, y'all, that this so-called Old Testament, this is our history.
It is.
But most of us walking around blind darkness. He said he was going to do that. He'll be walking around at, you know, at drunkards in the noonday. He don't mean by drunk. He means the word. You're going to be not knowing. You're going to be dizzy. Look at our people in our neighborhood as they walk around to and fro, don't know where they going. Go around a 3-block radius 100 times, doing nothing. They get up better than most people that work. Be 6 in the morning. You know, I ain't knocking them for panhandling and all that, because it's written them they begging for alms. But you are able. It's now if you're not physically able, that's something different. But if you can get up and stand out there 8 hours, you can go somewhere. Praise the mighty God. Because it is written. Adam shall not eat if he does not work. You can't have nothing if you don't work. Praise the mighty God. Hallelujah. Let's go to Zechariah 14, chapter 14, verse 6. Zechariah 14, verse 16. Praise the mighty God. And it reads, whenever you have it, come. Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Zechariah chapter 14, verse 16. And it shall come to pass that every Akkad that is left of all Ha'am which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to Shaka HaMelech.
The king.
That's right. Yahweh Sabaoth. And to Shema HaMoed of Tabernacles.
Praise Yahweh. We're doing it now. We get prepared now. So we're going to be professionals. We'll be telling everybody about what he said, those that is left. This is after Armageddon. All the nations that is going to be, all nations going to be left. And then those that don't come up, he'll tell, he going to punish them. And then, like the Ark and our cup of Ra, they say they'll be camping out there 3 weeks ahead. Make sure they don't miss the next year. Praise the mighty Yah. He ain't playing.
Nope.
Yah means what he said and does what he said. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's skip down to verse 18 to 19. Okay, this is where he finna let y'all know what's going to happen. You don't come up there. It reads whenever you have it come.
All right, Zechariah 14 and verse 18. And if HaMishpokah Mizraim go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite the heathen that come not up to Shemar HaMoed of Tabernacle.
And you know, heathen doesn't mean, you know, non-Israel. You know, that's what the heathen is. People make it to be you know, it can be hard. Sometimes you heat it, you know, that you get under their skin, make them, oh, what you calling me eating for? And all that. But that's what is going to happen. Continue, God.
Verse 19. This shall be the punishment of Mizraim, and the punishment of all Am that come not up to Shemar HaMoed Tabernacle.
That's a blessing if he just do that to them, you know, and said he let them survive. He didn't say he was going to kill them.
No.
That's a blessing.
Right.
But do what you have to do. Do what thus says Yahweh. You ain't got to worry about the consequences.
Yep.
You just stay in line with them and walk with them. And you won't have to go through none of this hard knocks life stuff.
Yep.
You know, get knocks on. He turn you after a while. He will release you, turn you, take his head around, and turn you over the house of time. Hoping as Akmakah Ra, you say, hoping you get knocked around enough and you get come to your senses and say, what's happening with me? And come back to Yahweh. That's it. Praise the mighty Yahweh. If not, you just, like you say, you just keep on getting what you get then. You must like it. Praise the mighty Yahweh. Let's go back to Leviticus chapter 23, verse 34. Leviticus 23 and 34. Praise Yahweh. This is Tov, it's for our Tov. It's Tov for our nephews, our soul. Got to feed that ruach you are. Once you we start off babe, but you got to feed. It's an eternal feed. You never get to know too much. You can't know too much because it'll blow your mind. That's why Yahshua said he would give you some now. When he returns, he give you all because you have a different, give you out that ruach, the spirit like him, a body like him. You can take it then. Praise the mighty. And all this, watching this news, it's not good for it, as our Shalom would say. We wasn't processed to take in that evil, raw stuff. That's what Adam and Eve, they done themselves. He told them, good and evil. He telling you, you eat from that day, you should die. We didn't supposed to know evil. But when Kawa is Eve, and Adam, you know, is Adam, when they did that, we knew evil because that enemy slicked him out. He's a slick serpent. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
23 and 34 reads whenever you have it.
Okay, Leviticus 23 and verse 34. Amar unto Haben of Yisrael, Amar, the 15th Yom of this 7th month shall be Hamoed of Tabernacle. For 7 Yom unto Yahweh.
Unto who?
Keep saying it.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. It wasn't Moshe's thing, y'all. He ain't got no. He just was Yahweh throughout it. Y'all tell you he has told Moshe to tell her. And that is that. And that's what we out here doing tonight. Praise the mighty Yah. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. Praise her.
Thank you, mighty God.
Yes. Bringing us out. That's
Hallelujah.
Leviticus, same chapter 23, verses 40 to 43. And he reads whenever you have it.
23. All right. Leviticus 23, verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first Yom the boughs of tob trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of fig trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall samak before Yahweh your Elohim 7 Yom.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
41. And ye shall shamar it a moed unto Yahweh 7 Yom in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
You ever hear that? See what that said? He said, shall shamar, keep it until Yahweh 7 Yom in that year. And it shall be a statute forever in your generation.
Right.
You shall celebrate it. The 7th month. And that's like you say, these branches and stuff, that's our beauty from Tabernacle right there, y'all.
Hallelujah.
That's,
Hallelujah.
you know, it's bringing us back into, you can picture it all what he has said to have.
Yeah.
You know, when we was over there in our land, that ain't theirs, y'all. We're going to go back there. It's not time yet.
Right.
But that's when we were there, we was able to get all this good stuff.
Yes.
You know, it was there. We had plenty folk. Praise the man. Continue our cough.
All right. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 Yom. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. 43. that your generations may yada that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Mizraim.
Praise.
I am Yahweh.
Hallelujah. For our Zekah, our children, our band, to know that this is what we out here doing this for. Now you all to come to know the knowledge. This is the true holy days for
Right.
not halal days.
No. Right.
This is the holy day,
day.
and it's we was lost from, but we come into the now. It's from not only our zakat, but for every male, adult, and Iyshshah to know this.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing, like you say. They had. It was a reminder after he brought them out of Egypt, you all, ancient Egypt. They were dark people like us too, y'all.
Amen.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
they were like us, you know. So those ones, the Israel over there, Israelis, and the ones that's over in Egypt, them not, we just taking out them and us.
Transplanted.
Praise the
Yeah.
mighty Yah.
Amen.
So let's go to Zechariah chapter 14, verse 9. Okay, yeah. 14 and 9, Zechariah. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Ever and ever. Zechariah 14, Zechariah 14 and 9.
Okay.
And it reads whenever you have it.
Okay. Zechariah 14, verse 9. And Yahweh shall be Melech over all, and Yahshua shall be Melech over all Ha'eret. In that Yom shall there be Akkad Elohim, and his Shem one.
Praise the mighty Yah. This is, like I said, this is setting up for that day when Yahshua come down with the new Jerusalem. And that'd be that great 8th day to be all over. We'll be living in paradise, as man say, some islands and all that paradise. Yeah, it look, they can call it, look, that's Yah, that's his goodness. But the true paradise is up in Shemaiah, waiting to come down. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. Let's skip down the verse 16.
Verse 16. And it shall come to pass that every Akkad that is left of all Hagoi which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to Shaka HaMelech, Yahweh Sabaoth, and to Shema, the Feast of Tabernacles.
It was just Yahweh telling me, throw it in there again for y'all to remind y'all, you know, there of this goodness to come, you know.
Yeah, he said it.
That is it. All nation that's left after Armageddon. This is a command of Sabbath.
Right.
That's all it is to it. Praise our Yahweh. Let's go to Iyshshah 60 verses 3 to 5.
Isaiah, yes.
60
Yes.
3 to 5. And it reads whenever you have it, come.
Okay, Isaiah chapter 60, verse 3. And Hagoi shall come to thy ore, and Melech to the brightness of thy rising. 4. Lift up thine eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy bond shall come from far, and thy beth shall be nursed at thy side. 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy pay shall reverence and be enlarged, because the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of Hagoi shall come unto thee.
Praise the mighty Yah. See, this is when the Nabuah to come, that all of the Gentiles and you know shall come see the light, and the kings, the brides, the rising of Yahshua's brightness and things. They said, look, they lift up their eyes and come. They all gonna be gathered together. Come Shaka out of Yahweh.
Yeah.
You going Yahweh out of Yahweh. He always wanted to dwell amongst us, but from that Hatar and the God, he did not come. He sent his son. So praise the mighty Yah.
Yahweh.
This is all leading up to that, y'all. The tabernacles and all that, the end gathering. So I hope, you know, keep walking with y'all that you be counted worthy to be at that mount.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Psalms 65. Psalm 65, verse 2. Psalm 65, verse 2. Hallelujah, Yahweh. 65 and 2, and it reads whenever you have it.
Psalms chapter 65, verse 2. O thou that shamar palal, unto thee shall all flesh come.
Praise the mighty Yah. We just read that, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody gonna come to him, and he hears tiflah. If you be obedient to him, he said that tzaddik man avails much. You listen, he'll hear you. Man, you be righteous with him.
Yeah.
That's our honor. We is zakah, his child. He hears crying out. He gonna answer his zakah.
Yeah.
And we know his voice when he's talking to us. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yahweh. Yeah.
Let's go back to Iyshshah chapter 60, 9 to 15.
Isaiah 60.
9 to 15.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy bond from far. Their silver and their gold with them.
Wow.
Here's some money, huh? Unto Hashem of Yahweh thy Elohim, and to Hakadesh Akkad of Israel, because he had kabod.
Hallelujah.
Verse 10. And a bond of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their melech shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor
Hallelujah.
have I had seed on thee.
Hallelujah.
Verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut, Yowm nor Layil, that Adam may bring unto thee the forces of Hagoi, and that their melech may be brought. 12. For Ha'am and Malkuth that will not ebed thee shall perish.
Wow.
Yea, those Goi shall be utterly wasted.
Praise our Yahweh.
Verse 13. Hakabod of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of thy sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet kabod. 14. Haban also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
Wow.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall cry thee, the city of Yahweh, the Zion of Hakadesh Ekkad of Yisrael. 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and sinayed, so that no Adam went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency.
Turner.
A simcha of many generations.
Praise the mighty Yah. This is talking about us, Yah.
Yeah.
This is talking about Israel.
It is.
You know, the so-called African American black man. This is all good. You get this, meditate on it. You see this tape to come, you know, write down these scriptures and you go over and meditate. That's why we have a simcha, this Feast of Tabernacles, the ingathering. This is what he's going to do for us. All that snayed you, all that hated you in this age, they're going to come bowing down to those that left of all other nations. Praise be to our Yahweh. This is a wonderful thing to know. Praise our Yahweh. Let's go to chapter 66, verse 20. 66 and 20. Praise our Yahweh. This is good to go. Okay, our Yahweh.
Isaiah 66
and 20. Read whenever you have it.
All right, Isaiah 66 and verse 20. And they shall bring all your ox for an offering unto Yahweh out of all Am upon horses, and in chariots, and in litters, and upon mules, and upon swift beasts, to my Kadesh mountain, Yerushalayim, Amar Yahweh, as thy band of Yisrael bring an offering in a clean vessel unto Habayit of Yahweh.
Praise the mighty God. This is about this is the current future things. Let's go to chapter 66 and verse 23. Same book, verse 23.
Okay. Verse 23. And it shall come to pass that from Akkad new moon to another, and from one Shabbat to another, shall all flesh come to Shaka before me, saith Yahweh.
Yes, praise the mighty Yahweh. Hallelujah.
That's right.
Well,
Hallelujah.
we hope you had enjoyed this lesson of the Feast of Tabernacles. It's been an honor to bring it to you that Yahweh is the boss. So these are future events, but we preparing right now. They are meaningful. They are shadows to come.
Yeah.
May Yahweh continue directing you and your family. Receive his believers now in his bond, Yahshua HaMashiach. Let the context say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.